I'll read that again. Okay? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. All right, so we know that Esau will be ruling the planet right now, man. 2017, the Edomites are ruling, man. All right, and they've been ruling for the past 500 years, man. All right, since the Renaissance period, they came back into power, man. All right, we know that the Edomites must be ruling this present system, man, according to the prophecies, man. All right, according to the prophecies, the Edomites must be ruling this present system, okay? And then after their rulership is going to be the rulership of the Israelites, man. All right? It's going to be our rulership. It's going to be a righteous rulership, man. All right? So it's plain as day, man. It's plain as day that the Edomites would have to be ruling in order for this kingdom to be established, man. All right? And why were the Edomites ruling? To show you how not to live, man. To show you what wickedness brings, man. All right? So it said what? It said what? After Alexander died, his 4 generals reigned, and what? Evils were multiplied on the planet, man. All right? And that's the beginning of so-called white civilization, man. Was Alexander the Greek, man. All right? So it goes into who's the wicked, man. It's very simple. Matter of fact, let me try and get that in Maccabees right now. Okay, so Alexander, this is First Maccabees 1 verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule. Okay, I'll say that again. First Maccabees 1 verse 7. Okay, so Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule, everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves, which is talking about the 4 generals, Alexander, Lysimachus, Cassander, Ptolemy, Seleucus. All right. Right, and after his death, they all put crowns upon their head themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth, man. All right. So we know that after Alexander ruled, evils were multiplied on the planet Earth, man. All right. So this is how we know who the wicked is, man. This is how we know who the devil is according to the Bible, man. All right. It made a distinction, man. All right. Many people ruled before him, man. Why did it say evils were multiplied after he started to rule, man? That was the first Edomite rulership, man. All right. It said that because they are the wicked. All right, these Edomites, they don't want to accept the fact that they're Edomites. They don't want to accept the fact that they're going into slavery for what they've done to the Israelites. All right, but that's just a fact, man. All right, the Edomites will have judgment coming to them, man. Okay, because we identified you according to the Bible that you're Edomites. All right, and that after Alexander, which was the first Edomite rulership, all right, that the Edomites destroyed the planet, all right, came against the true Israelites, stole our land, all right. So the Edomites will have judgment, you know. You can't just do all that wickedness and expect for just to be cleared of it, man. It doesn't work like that, all right. It doesn't work like that, all right. The Most High is getting ready to bring judgment upon these Edomites, man, all right. So yeah, that was the point here, man. I said that evils were multiplied in the earth, man. Okay, let me continue. Let me get Job 9 and 24. Okay. Alright. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, man? Alright? So we know that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Alright? We showed you how Alexander the Greek, or the Greek, whatever you want to call it, right? He was the first, after he ruled the first Edomite rulership, all right? After he died and his 4 generals came up, right? Which was Alexander, Cassander, Laomachus, all right? Ptolemy, all right? When they came up, it said evils was multiplied in the planet Earth, man, all right? So that means what? They're the wicked, man. That's how we identify the devil today, man, all right? Which are the so-called white people, man. All right, they're the Edomites, man. They're the Edomites of the Bible, man. All right, the people of the Most High's curse. Okay, and they're about to be brought down, man. All right, and that's when the planet is going to be at rest, man. All right, you're not going to have pollution in the ocean. The ozone layer is not going to have a hole in it. All right, you're not going to be cutting down trees at a ridiculous rate. All right, sucking oil out of the earth, man, because these Edomites are greedy, man. All right, these Edomites can't rule, man. All right, and that's why the earth is in the position that it's in, man. Okay, because that wicked root that's ruling right now, that was prophesied to rule, is destroying the planet, man. All right. All right, he's destroying the planet, and he's making sure that he's destroying the minds of the people as well, man. Okay. After all that wickedness that he's done, he thinks that he can just go unpunished, man. It's not gonna happen, man. All right. There's a judgment for that, man. All that slavery, the death, the murder you did to Gad, man, Native Americans, man. All right. There has to be a judgment. There is gonna be a judgment. All right. And that's what I'm reading about right now. All right. And it was already pre-written from way before, man. All right. And that's how you're going to cleanse this land of the blood that was spilled. That's how you're going to cleanse this land of the blood that was spilled, man. All right? By your blood being spilled. And then you're going into slavery. All right? Let me read that again, man. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, man. All right? So we know that the wicked will be covering the faces, man, of the judges. All right? Who's the ultimate judge? The Most High is the ultimate judge, man. The Heavenly Father, man. All right? The Heavenly Father is the ultimate judge, man. All right? And His Son, okay? Those are the 2 ultimate judges, man. The Most High and His Son, man. His only begotten Son, Yahushua. All right? Those are the only 2, those are the main judges, man. But what did they do, man? They painted them as Edomites, man. Everywhere you go, you see an Edomite. You type in God in Google, man. They're all gonna look like so-called white people, man, like Edomites, man. They're all gonna have leprosy, all right? But that's blasphemy according to the Bible, man. All right, that's blasphemy, man. To say that the Most High had leprosy, man. You don't think you're gonna be judged for that, man? Okay. You know, if not, where and who is he, man? Right? So if the Edomites that are doing all these things are not the wicked, then who's the wicked, man? All right? Who's the wicked? Who's the ones who were doing this, man? All right? Who's the ones that were doing this? Okay? Since we know that they covered the judges, man. They covered the faces, man. They repainted, they whitewashed all those images, man, from the Byzantine era, man. Those were white people who were ruling, man. Those were so-called black people ruling in the Dark Ages, man. That's why they call it the Dark Ages, man. All right? I had a guy come up here just last week who admitted that his professor taught him that, man. All right? So these devils know that, man. All right? But they don't teach that to the people, man. All right? Why? Because it's going to attack white supremacy, man. All right? The so-called false white supremacy. All right? That's why they don't teach that. All right? All that great history that the Moors had, man. All right? The Moorish Empire, the Christian Empire back then. All right, they had great a lot of great history. Okay, yeah, they were being wicked and whatnot, but they had some great history, man. All right, so that's why these Edomites won't teach that. These Edomites won't tell you that you were ruling during those times, man. Okay, they would be attacking white supremacy, man, and that's why they won't do it, man. All right. Okay, but we know, we have the books, we have the Russian icon, or some brothers have the Russian icon, man. They shot up the price for that, man. That thing's not cheap, man. That's not cheap to get that one now. Okay? The Russian icon is a very expensive book to get, man. All right? I remember the brother said that at one point it was like what, $20, right? And then when brothers started to buy that more, they start to bring that up to like $1,000, man. So you gotta pay a G just to get that book, man. All right. Well, why would you charge $1,000 for a book with a bunch of images in it, man? All right. Why did they do that? They do that. What's up, brother? You know you're an Israelite. Where are you from? Where?
Yeah.
Where? Yeah, but anyways, man, Israelite. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yo, yeah. So like I said, man, that book is a G right now, man. You know. So that shows you that they're trying to hide something, man. All right? Ain't nobody really trying to pay $1,000 to get one book. All right? That shows you that they're trying to hide that. They don't want that information to come out, man. All right? Let me get this in First Maccabees, is it?